And with a 16-6 score, Valley State trailing. Valley to basketball. Down inside right block. Diamond Rags. Rags is on the floor. Rags with the bucket. And Valley State trailing by 16-8 with 2:13 to play. Alabama State in the front court. Out top, Pearson. Pearson. Should be down in the right corner. Right corner, Crawford. Crawford back out top. Out top to Rudolph. Skip pass across the floor to Rudolph. To the jump shot, left winger by Emmanuel. No good. Ball rolls out. Out top. Williams. Williams goes the basketball, asks for help. Is it out on the left wing? Left wing to Rudolph. Short pass to Crawford. 6 seconds to shoot. Down inside. Lay up on the right side, wide open for Rudolph. Scores it back up for Rudolph. 10-point lead for Alabama State. Quick shot for Alabama State. By Moss, no good. Rebound. Alabama State back up the floor, four side. Williams, jump shot, no. Ball comes off. Alabama State with the basketball. Sawyer, correction. Crawford with it. Crawford sends it out high. Out high to Courtney Lee. Lee picked up on the outside by Mahoney. 8 seconds to shoot, 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Here's Crawford with the jump shot, no. And Alabama State would get their hands on the ball. It's going to be a foul. And who's the foul going to be on? Get them call on Valley State. It's the case, yes. Diamond Rags with the foul. And Valley State will get a sub in the ball game. Checking in is Shea McGloster will check in. And Alabama State will get Hannah White in. A sophomore guard. Here's a left-hand shot. He's up. No good. Short. 10-point lead to Alabama State with 51.7 seconds left to play. Here's the left-hand shot. Is up. This time it's good by Thomas. Tamara Thomas free throw. Under a minute to play in the first half. Valley State Rags the ball. Rags swings to the right side of the floor. Mahoney to Gardner. On the right block. Rags puts it up inside, got it for two, and she was fouled. Scored over for Rags, down the Rags. Has nice presence on the floor. As always failed, and she was fouled. That foul was called on Pearson. That'll get down the Rags to the foul line for the and one. The foul line senior from Louisville, Mississippi, free throws up. Can't get the 3-point old-fashioned way, and Alabama State get the basketball and run it back up the floor. Here's Nelson. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Right wing deep. Rudolph. Back out top to Smith. Smith, top of the circle, stops her dribble, left side of the floor to Pearson. Here's a jump shot for three in the left corner. Counts that one for Rudolph. Rudolph has 5 points in the ball game. Got to stay back down the floor. 4 seconds to shoot. He's healed for three. No. And Alabama State gets a rebound. That would bring the first quarter to a close. Alabama State is up by 12 through one quarter. 22-10. 22-10 is the score. And we set aside. We come back here. Welcome back, getting set for the second quarter of play. Alabama State inbound the basketball at the half court. Rolls a pass to right wing, Rudolph. Rudolph sends it back out high to White. Left wing, Smith. Smith drives in and got a foul call. Offensive foul call away from the basketball. There was Ward, Samuel Ward, the junior forward with the basketball. To the front court. Valley State. And out of bounds. On Valley. Alabama State get the basketball in the front court. going to work it up. Dressed up in their black uniforms today. Left wing Smith. Smith to the tam line. Smith. Gives it right side. Long range jumper by White. No rebound Valley State. And Trinity here going to push the ball up to 5'7" junior from Memphis, Tennessee. Quips the pass right wing. Right wing to McGloster. McGloster. Back out top to Moss. Moss. Left side to Mahoney. Mahoney puts him on the floor working one-on-one. Trying to get to the basket. She puts up inside. Nice shot that time. Mahoney with the bucket. She has her fourth point in the ball game. Valley State down by 10. 22-12, second quarter. And Valley State is the ball front court. Rudolph with it. Rudolph sends it right side to Smith. Smith looking down inside. Picked up outside by Hito. Top of the circle, White. White. Left wing Rudolph. Rudolph back outside to open White for the shot. No good. Comes up long. Rebound by Mississippi Valley State. On the board was Moss. Moss going to take the ball across the timeline. Moss. Moss gives it up to Randall. Randall to Hill. Hill to Mahoney. Mahoney with a couple of dribbles and gives it up across the floor to Moss. Jump shot is up. No good. Alabama State going to get that rebound and run out with it. Here's Hannah White at the floor. White stops, pulls up with the jumper, and it is good. Got some rim on that one. Still got it to go in. And Valley State will get the basketball down by 12 now, 24-12. 7:53 to play in the second quarter here at Valley State. Hill has it, facing a lot of pressure well on the floor by White. Hill picks the dribble up, looking for help, gives it up. Outside to Moss. Moss working one-on-one. 3-point shot by Moss, got it. Nice shot that time by Moss, top of the circle board. And now it's the 11-point ball game, 24-15. Quick shot by Alabama State. Rudolph is no good. Smith with the rebound. Smith to Hill. Hill on the point. Hill watched by White. Hill trying to get inside. Had it knocked away, and a foul is called. On the floor, and Dallas State get the basketball. Valley gets subbed in the ball game. Rags will come back into the contest. Briscoe's coming back in, and Ronnie Williams will come back in for Dallas State. Valley basketball, baseline, left side of the backboard. Down by 11. Ronnie Williams trying to get the ball inside. She does, gets it into Briscoe. Briscoe sends it outside to McGloster. McGloster back to Briscoe. Briscoe, left corner Smith. Briscoe cuts through the lane. No, Rags outside left wing. Rags, top of the circle with the dribble. Rags, Ronnie Williams. 2 seconds to shoot. Shot is up at time. Nope, was not in time. Shot clock will expire. Williams saw it at the last minute, got that shot up, but it was a little too late when she got it up. And Alabama State get the basketball. Up by 11 points, 24-15, with 6:51 to play in the second quarter here on the campus of Alabama State. Tuesday basketball, SWAC basketball. Alabama State front court, Sanders. Sanders moving back to the right, outside the three-point line on the right wing. Sanders bounce pass right up the floor. Comes to Crawford. Down inside. Shot is up by Ward. No, she's fouled. She gets the foul line for a couple of free throws. That foul was called on Dallas player Smith. Smith is a 6-foot junior from Memphis, Tennessee with that foul. That first personal foul. First team foul. To the foul line for 2, Simon Ward. Here's the first shot. Rolls out. And she gets another one. First to the foul line. 24-15 score. Alabama State trying to go by 10 now. If Ward can make this free throw. Is up. And it's good. 1 of 2 at the strike for Ward. Ward has 4 points in the ball game. Dallas hit the ball. Quick pass right side of the floor. He's Briscoe for the corner jumper. No. And the ball is out of bounds. Getting her hands on it to get there in time was the Shea McGloster guy. They got all hand on the ball but could not control it. And just kind of pushed that ball out of bounds. So Dallas State will get back on defense. Alabama State will get the basketball. And they reached his ball up the floor from left to right. They Kaya Sanders on the point. Sanders sends it to the left wing. Left wing to Crawford. She fires it for three, and it's good. Crawford with the 3-point bracket. 28-15 score, Valley State down. Here's Smith. Smith, 2-in pass overhead, left side to McGloster, inside Wags. Wags, the power dribble, puts it up, and had it punched the block. She's going to take a speed to the floor. Now I'm still get the basketball, but I went back up the floor with on the left wing. Here's Sanders. Sanders picked outside by Briscoe. He throws it down inside to the post player Randall. She puts it up, no good. Good defense inside. Randall gets her own shot, though, on the miss. Emmanuel with the ball, throws it right back inside to Randall, and it's going to be knocked away by Smith, picked up by Rag for Valley State. And here's Williams up the floor. Williams to McGloster for the shot, spins out, no. Rebound, Alabama State. Briscoe got her hands on it, but that time Randall was a little too strong and got the ball away back down the floor. Emmanuel all the way in for the layup, but she missed the layup and she was fouled, so she gets to the foul line for a couple of free throws, too. And that foul's called on, looks like McGloster. McGloster picked that foul up. Her first personal foul, second team foul. Alabama State to the foul line. Back on the floor for Valley State is Anya Moss. That's A-N-N-Y Moss. She'll check in. Is the first free throw for Emmanuel. Not there. Emmanuel gets another shot. Gets it back. Shoots it up. No good. Rebound Wags for Valley State to Williams. Williams going to push the ball up the floor from left to right. Spins. Behind the back dribble. Picked up by three. Here's toward the basket. And had it taken away. She dribbled through three players that time and did try to get to the basket and got fouled. The foul's called on Dakaya Sanders. Sanders with that foul. She has her first personal foul. That's her 13th foul on Alabama State. Valley State get the basketball, baseline, left side of the backcourt, going to Williams to inbound. Looking in, still looking to those that out top. Defective, but picked up by Valley's Moss, right side. Here's Rags in traffic. Rags trying to get a scoop pass away, and it's an errant pass, and she went to try to get it back after she had turned it over. She was going to pick up the foul. Foul on Diamond Rags. And there's a timeout on the floor. This is time to come back. This is Valley Basketball on G Wood Live Radio. And welcome back. 28-15 score. Alabama State leading Mississippi Valley State. Valley State scored first. First, Alabama State came storming back. And up now 28-15. I want to thank the Lee County Board of Supervisors for sponsoring Valley Basketball on G Wood Live. Also, the Greenwood City Council for sponsoring Valley Basketball. I wanted to say thanks to Mr. McCoy. Mr. McCoy is the City Council member for Greenwood as well. Mr. Amron Brown, I want to thank him too for his donation to the broadcast. Mr. Stanley Foster and others to make the broadcast possible here on the G Wood Live. You can hear us in Greenwood on 87.9 FM, 89.3 FM. You hear us online at www.gwoodlive.com. You can hear us on the phone by dialing 641-741-0818. Also, you can download the G Wood Live app. 28-15 score, 4:49 left to play in the first half here. Valley State is trailing. Alabama State the ball to the floor. Comes Sanders. So they're going to chuck the ball across the timeline. A little handoff to Crawford. Run their weave. Use a handoff to Emmanuel, top of the circle. Short pass to Sanders on the right side. Back to the weave out top. Mishandled by Crawford, but she takes it and one ends that ball to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, top of the circle, squares, won't shoot, brings the left side of the floor to Sanders. 7 seconds to shoot. And Emmanuel puts her on the floor, 3 seconds to shoot. Here's a quick shot by Crawford, no good. Shot clock was running down, and Valley State will get the rebound. Moss on the board. Moss going to bring the ball up the floor. Moss made a nice shot outside a while ago. Here's Rags out top. Rags holds the ball. Rags goes up against Smith. Rags puts her on the floor. Here's Moss, top of the circle. Moss fires up over Emmanuel. Anything falls out. Rebound by Diamond let that Williams run to Williams on that rebound. New shot clock for Valley State. 12 seconds to shoot. In traffic. To Mahoney. She puts it up. No. Rebound. Alabama State going to run out with that basketball at the floor from left to right. Sanders in traffic. Puts the 8-footer up. No. Rebound by the guard for Valley State, which is Ronnie Williams. Williams going to push the ball up the floor against Sanders. Out top Briscoe. Looking down inside, won't go to Mahoney. He is down the Rags squares. Rags looking over Ward. Here's a short shot to Marsh. He can't get the shot to go. Made a nice shot earlier. This the last two. Had good looks at him. And Alabama State going to throw this ball away, trying to get that ball down on the fast break to Anaya Smith. And Smith really wasn't ready for it and went field out of bounds. Now turnover on Alabama State. And Dallas State would get the basketball with the length of the floor to come down by a score of 28-15 with 3:15 to play in the first half here. There's a little hold up there, trying to see what it is. 3:15 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock, and we'll play basketball. Here's Ronnie Williams, calls the play. She wants to run from the backcourt. As she works across the timeline, going against Courtney Lee. Left wing, Rag. Out top, Briscoe. Right wing, Ronnie Williams. Looking inside to Rags, trying to post up. Can't. Here's a shot outside by Mahoney for three, and it's good. Mahoney with the 3-point record. Nice shot that time by Mahoney. She has 70 points in the ball game. We have a 10-point contest again. 28-18, Alabama State leading with the basketball. Across the timeline, four-shot pass to Emmanuel. Emmanuel holds the ball. Emmanuel sends it out high to Crawford. Crawford left side of the floor to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, correction, that's Lee. Courtney Lee, left wing. Lee to Smith. Down inside, and we have a foul call. And that's on Rags, Diamond Rags. For the Alabama State with the foul. And she'll pick up her first personal foul or second personal foul, I thought. Rags picks up her second personal foul in the 14th foul. Smith was checking the ball game for Alabama State. Rags will check out. And checking out for Alabama State is Anaya Smith. A-N-Y-A-N-I-Y-A-H, Anaya. Alabama State will out the basketball in the front court. Emmanuel trying to get inside. And she's going to be charged with the opposite foul. They picked that foul, I think was Ronnie Williams. She's going to smile. And she stood there and took that charge. And Dallas State can cut it to double digits now with a bucket here. 28-18 to 21 to play. And then first half. Ronnie Williams going to charge this ball from left to right to the front court. Picked up by Courtney Lee. In the left corner, Mahoney, working one-on-one on Ward. Here's Briscoe in the deep left corner. Back outside to Mahoney. And Ronnie Williams inside had it blocked from behind, caught by Alabama State's Rudolph. Going to push the ball up the floor, send it right corner. Open for three is Crawford, and it's good. They pushed the ball up, found Crawford in the right corner. She knocks down her second 3-point record. And it's a 31-18 score with a minute and 45 seconds to play. And the first half here. It's Briscoe to Moss. Moss left-handed, she'll shoot the basketball. Moss outside to Mahoney, left side Briscoe. Briscoe back outside Mahoney, top of the circle, stabbing inside. Takes the pass, puts the shot up, and it's good. And she was fouled. We had to wait for a moment there because we're not sure. Not sure as what we're talking about here, too, because the coach of Alabama State thought there was an offensive foul. However, that looks to be good by Mahoney. Going to the foul line for the and one. Free throws up, and it's good. That's how you get back into it there, down by your 10, 31-21 with a minute 24 to play. Alabama State upset Jackson State in the opening night of select basketball. Jackson State. Good basketball teams in the SWAC. Here's Alabama State, front court, up by 10, 31-21. Brings the ball left side of the floor. Here's Courtney Lee, 12 seconds to shoot. Down inside in the block to Pearson. She tries to push it up, and it's good. Pearson has the height on her. This will be about 6'1", scored that bracket. 12-point lead, 33-21. 50 seconds to play. Here's Moss. Moss on the dribble. Moss jump pass outside. His heel, no. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Valley State. 48 seconds to play in the first half. With the floor from left to right. Alabama State. In traffic is Ward, and she was fouled, knocked to the floor, and she was fouled. Was there a foul called on Mahoney? And it was. 33-21, 18 seconds left to play. Use the free throw up. Cleared by Ward. Ward gets another shot. 34-21, Alabama State. Free throws up. Good. Both free throws good by Ward. Alabama State, good free throw shooting team here so far tonight. Ward has made 4 or 5 from the foul line. He'll be in for Alabama State. Alabama State putting pressure for the final 16. And there's a foul. Mahoney was trapped in the corner, double team there in the backcourt. Tried to get around that, and she was fouled, so she got to the foul line to shoot some free throws. 14.3 seconds left to play. First half action, 35-21. Smith is checking in for Mississippi Valley. Checking out is Trinity Hill. So, going to change it here with one on the court. And Ronnie Williams will check out the ball game. A couple of dribbles for Mahoney. Right-hander, shot is up. Good. She gets one more throw. Gets it back. Lets it go. And it's good. Alabama State facing full court pressure up the floor, left to right is Money Smith. Smith takes it out high to Pearson. 3 seconds to shoot in the paint. Jump shot is up, no good by Crawford. That's going to bring the first half to a close with Alabama State leading Valley State by 12 here, 35-23. 35-23 score. Alabama State leading. Again, you can hear Mississippi Valley basketball on the G Wood Live outlet in Greenwood, 87.9, 89.3. On terrestrial radio, online at www.gwoodlive.com and GLiveTV.com. Click the radio player there. And also, you can listen by phone, 641-741-0818. Once you enter, just press 1 for live. Also, don't forget to download the G Wood Live app. It's free. And welcome back. Getting set for the second half of play, Valley State. We get to basketball to open up the second half, down by a score of 35-23. Briscoe out top, Ronnie Williams, top of the circle. Williams, right side of foot to Mahoney. She fires it for 3. Off the rim, no. And it's knocked out of bounds. Trying to get to that basketball for Valley was McAllister. She was screened off. Got her hands on the top of the floor, but she knocked it out of bounds. So Alabama State get the basketball and then work their way back up the floor backcourt. Here's Emmanuel. 4-side Sanders for 3 and is good. Well, they're shooting the basketball well this evening. 38-23, 15-point lead for Alabama State. Ronnie Williams front court, out top Briscoe, right wing Mahoney. Mahoney picked up on the outside by Crawford, back out top to McAllister. She drives inside, off the glass, no. Rebound, Alabama State. Ward on the board. Long pass up the floor to Emmanuel. She puts it up and it was knocked out of bounds. And she was fouled, though. That foul was called on Ronnie Williams, who got back in a hurry. Alabama State had that in mind as far as running a fast break right off the bat. Williams has her third personal foul. First team foul. And Alabama State to the foul line. Yana Emmanuel to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws as she's trying to lay that ball up when she got hit. Free throws up. And no good. She gets one more. Send it up. Good. 1 of 2 at the start that time for Yana Emmanuel. It's a 39-23 score. Alabama State leading Valley. Ron Williams out top, picked up out by Sanders. Bags away from Sanders to break the count. Lobs at high post. High post, Briscoe. Briscoe turns. Briscoe out to Ronnie Williams. Williams back to Briscoe, right wing. To Mahoney in the right corner. Mahoney drives to the foul line, steps back, can't get the shot off outside of Ronnie Williams. He drives inside. 3 seconds to shoot. Shot is up off the backboard hard. No. And that ball is going to be out of bounds. Because I said the shot clock expired before that ball got up and away. 39-23 score, 8:31 left to play. Third quarter action here on the campus of Valley State. Alabama State Sanders out top. Sanders quick pass to Emmanuel. Emmanuel looked at Sanders, but Sanders running away. Now Sanders gets the ball on the right wing. Sanders 2-hand pass out top. Parson. And that ball is kicked. Violation on Valley. Alabama State will get the basketball. Jayla Crawford to inbound baseline left. 39-23, 8:07 to play in the third. The Alabama State, Emmanuel throws it down inside to Ward. Ward is fouled going over the top. For that was Carrier Smith trying to get to that ball. And she's going to pick up her second personal foul. Second team foul. Alabama State again, baseline left side, trying to get the ball inside to Ward. Can't. Sanders throws out by the timeline. Timeline Emmanuel picked up outside by Mahoney. Ward with it right wing, looking inside. Now she drives inside. Ball is knocked away down. If they would get it, he is Ronnie Williams up the floor. One in the face of Mahoney. She pulls up, and she puts it up. Got it. Nice move that time by Mahoney. She got there, drove right into Emmanuel. Just spun on it and shot that ball up and in. Alabama State gets the basketball back down the floor. Up by a score of 39-25, 7.5 to play. Right side of the floor. Sanders, Valley State going to sit it. Here's Ronnie Williams up the floor. Williams drives inside. Puts it up left is short. Rebound, Alabama State. And here's Pearson. Here's a long-range jumper by Emmanuel for 3, and it's good. It's going to wrap that. They're going to stay up for this time. And Emmanuel with that bucket. She has 6 points in the ball game. Valley State back down the floor, down 42-25. Foul call as Mahoney tried to correction. And McGloster tried to drive to the baseline. She was fouled. Who's the foul call on? They said 2-0, not 2-0. In black. Don't have a 2-0 in black. First team foul. Valley gets the basketball, really inbound at baseline, left side of the backboard. Ronnie Williams lobs it out top to Briscoe. Briscoe's top of the circle, picking up the 3-point shot. She bags away, 18 shoot. Throws it in the right corner to Moss. Moss, left-hand dribble, throws it down inside to Smith. Smith outside to Briscoe. She squares and shoots it up. It ping-pongs out. No good. And the ball is knocked out around some contact there by Carrier Smith, but the ball went out of bounds. So did not call a foul on Smith that time. But the ball will go to Alabama State. Here's Sanders up the floor front court. Sanders on the right wing. Sanders gives it up outside to Crawford. Crawford back to Emmanuel. On the right wing, 3-point shot is up. Count that one. Nicely done by Yana Emmanuel. She has 12 points in the ball game. And Valley State asked for a timeout, trailing by 20 here. 45-25 is that score. Alabama State is leading. This is Valley State basketball on G-Wood Live Radio. You can listen to the broadcast Back on to www.gwoodlive.com or www.glinetv.com. A couple of radio players in there, including this one. Click on the Listen Live button. You can hear the broadcast. Also, you can listen by phone. Simply dial 641-741-0818 there. And as you enter, just go on and press 1 for live, and there'll be our live programming on G Wood Live Radio. And also download the G Wood Live app. If you're around the Greenwood area, you can listen to us on 87.9 FM, 89.3 FM. We'll also like you to support the broadcast if you can. No amount is too small. Just go to our Cash App. It is simply G Wood Live. Or go to our website, the gwoodlive.com website, and click on the PayPal. That's the donate button. And go to that process to help keep the broadcast on there. I want to thank all of the sponsors supporting and donators that are supporting Valley State Athletics on G Wood Live. 45-25 school year, Valley trailing by 20 to Alabama State. The 6:15 to play in the third quarter. Valley transferring down the basketball. Facing pressure. Gonna turn it over. Here's Sanders, left wing. To the right side. Spinning out, back to the basket, White. Sends it across the floor to Crawford. Crawford timeline, picked up by Briscoe. Brings right side, outside pass to White. White, short pass to Emmanuel. Emmanuel working one-on-one on Mahoney. And a shot clock this time. Just simply forgot about the time on the clock on that one. Valley State on offense now. Mahoney on the point. Mahoney to Ronnie Williams. Williams outside to Diamond Rags back on the floor. She's a good basketball player. Rags to Moss. 10 to shoot. Moss to Rags in the left corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Moss trying to get inside. And she had it stripped and taken away. And Alabama State with the ball back at the floor front court. Driving hard for the left and got the ball to crawl in was Crawford. Crawford with a nice shot. And down back down the floor. Mahoney up and good. And she was fouled. Yeah. Wasn't sure they were going to call up the foul line. She's going to score the bucket, does Mahoney. Going to the foul line for the N1. The foul was called in Randall. Randall with the foul. 4:58 to play, 20-point ball game, 47-27. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Leading scorer for Alabama State, Lady Hornets, has 12 points. That is the junior guard, Emmanuel. Ayana Emmanuel is the leading scorer. She has actually 12 points. The leading scorer has 13 points. And there's Crawford. Crawford's been hitting some nice 3-point buckets here today. And they're leading Valley State right now by 20 points, 47-27. Got to try to partner with a climb back in this ball game. This is the third ball game. First time has an opportunity to see Diamond Rags back on the floor. So Valley State, real nice, strong inside player, can provide some punch for Valley State on the offensive side, also on the boards. And going to have to very well do that to get Valley State back into this basketball game today as well. So Valley State will be at Alcorn on Saturday and next Monday. In fact, we're doing the basketball game. Makes it seem like Monday, but this is actually Tuesday. This is our schedule. So yesterday, but we had a snow day here, and get the results. So we got Tuesday basketball. It reminded me of the NBA, not the NBA, but the NFL. So they had a basketball game every night COVID-19 is the dictator. If he says don't play, don't play. 47-27 in the score, 4:58 to play. In the third quarter, Alabama State in black, Valley State in white. Valley is shooting the basket to our left. Mahoney's there to try to complete the three-point play. She has 16 points in the ball game, shooting for point 17. Free throws up, she has 17 points in the game. To lead all the scores today. And it's 19-point ball game, and Ronnie Williams is going to be charged for a foul, reach-in foul at that time on the floor. Baseline left side the backboard. Alabama State inbound. Going to throw it in to Emmanuel in the deep right corner. Now going to throw it down the side to White. She takes it, puts it up. To two, I said White. That's Ward. Lob right over here. She's tall. She got the ball, caught it correctly, turned, and put it right about the left stop, turned around. Good. And Alabama State leading 49-28. They at the ball. Moss is it outside to Mahoney. Left side, Ronnie Williams. Williams puts the ball over with the right hand and get outside to Mahoney. Squares looking for her. Can't give it to Moss as she drives in. Ball knocked away, picked up Alabama State. Emmanuel throws it on the floor, finishing the layup. It's Ward. She can't complete it. And Dallas State gets the rebound back up the floor. Briscoe with the rebound. And he is Ronnie Williams in the front court on the dribble. Williams sends it outside to Mahoney. Left side, Rags. Rags stabbing. Rags puts it on the floor, across the floor. Here's Moss with the three-point jumper. No good. Comes up long. Alabama State with the rebound. A run out White. Left side of the floor, shot is up, and I found this call on Moss. Moss with the foul. And Alabama State to the foul line for free throws. To the foul line is Emmanuel should be shooting 2 free throws. 3:53 to play in the third quarter. 49-28, Alabama State leading. And here's your free throw. First one, no good. With the front end, bounced away to the left side. Gets it back. Oh, this time it's good. Knocks that one right through. Get Emmanuel and shoots out of the ball game. Got the basketball front court. Mahoney with the high dribble lost it right to her teammate. Right to her teammate McGloster. Rags down inside for the layup. Scored down for Rags. Rags with 4 points in the ball game. They did 6 points for Rags. And it's a 19-point ball game. Alabama State up 49-30. A straightaway three by White, no good. Down with the rebound on the board was McGloster. Ronnie Williams inside had it blocked. Good defense, get it back was kind of White. White had a little height advantage over Ronnie Williams and blocked that shot out of bounds without fouling. So now let's get the basketball baseline left side. And Ronnie Williams switched that on the floor, picked up by Alabama State. Going to run that ball back at the floor, front court. Right wing court near Lee. Lee inside to Ward. Ward. Shoot it back out top, and good hustle by Ronnie Williams. But the ball is going to water bounds on Williams and Dallas State. Alabama State gets the basketball in the front court near side to inbound. Looking in, throws it in to Randall. Randall outside court near Lee. Lee on the right wing with 2:44 to play in the third quarter. In the right corner, shoots one shot, no good by White, and then Dallas gets the basketball. Here's Ronnie Williams back up the floor. Williams outside, Rags, Diamond Rags to the left-hand dribble. Rags sends it across the floor, Smith. Smith post player, one hand the ball down inside, gets a turnaround jump shot, and it's good by McGloster. McGloster Trenches inside and scored. Then she was fouled, so she go to the foul line for the game one. And Alabama State will get a sub in the ball game. Checking out is Hannah White. And coming in for Alabama State, a new player, Tamira Thomas, a center, freshman, has nice height in her too. Looks to be about 6'3" from here. Here's a free throw. No good. Rebound by Thomas for Alabama State. In the left corner. Deep left corner to Crawford. Crawford down inside to Ward, and it's good. The forward with the bucket. And a 51-32 score, Alabama State. Shortly here's Diamond Rags in the paint for a short shot, and it's good. Rags with that bucket. Rags has 8 points in the ball game. And Alabama State down 51-34 with a minute 46 to play in the third quarter. Alabama State trying to cover the lane here. Alabama State moving the ball on the perimeter. Crawford's in the left side of the floor. He's leading the traffic. Lee brings it across the floor to Jayla Crawford. She fires it for 3, and it's good. 54-34, Alabama State down by 20. Here's Diamond Rash to pull up, had it blocked, and Alabama State with the ball. And a foul call, just an obvious push-off foul call on Zakaria Mahoney with that push-off, and you can see the coach for Alabama State asking for an intentional. Calling today's ball game is LaShonda Kidd, Simone Reed, that's Red, R-E-D-D, Simone Red, and Randy Robinson. The stoppage of play on the court. Alabama State will go to the foul line when play resumes to shoot free throws. At the strike would be Taisha Randolph. She's there to shoot free throws. As you see, Alabama State men team there here, partially dressed. Valley State as well, men team. Here's the free throw is up. Good. One more for Rudolph. 55-34, minute 16 to play. And here's the second free throw. Spins out. Ball knocked up, and a foul is called on Alabama State. The foul is called on Jayla Crawford. And Valor gets the basketball as the teams were all make their way back down to the left half of the court. Valor State's going to bring his ball up the court. That is Ronnie Williams. See the first out to Trinity Hill. Hill took down the Rags. Left wing Ronnie Williams looking inside. To Hill finds Rags. Rags in traffic. Pump fakes once, twice, puts it up, had a flight, gets on, shot back. Turn, kicks outside. Ronnie Williams spots for 3. Shot is on his way. No good. Can't get the dribble off the rim. Ball is the floor. Alabama still get the ball and out of a pack. They run it back up the floor. Courtney Lee inside. Courtney Lee with the Euro that's kind of stuck with that ball in one hand and shot it up to get nothing. She caught it, so that's a violation, and Dallas State would get the basketball. With 42.3 seconds to play in that third quarter. Alabama State leading 55-34. High post Rags. Jump shot at the backboard, no. Gets her on rebound, turn. Pump fakes once, twice, outside. Trinity Hill for the jump shot, looks good, rings out. And Rags the rebound, pump fakes once, up, no good, but she was fouled. Nice move inside that down Rags. Could get some shots to go to the paint. Put a good little shot up 2 after she got her on rebound. Couldn't get it good, but she did go to foul, so she'll get that now 4 2 free throws to try to get the points just the same. With 22.4 seconds left to play in the third quarter here on the campus of Dallas State. Free throws up, now there for Diamond Rags. And Rags gets one more shot. Steps back to the strike, toes the line, pushes the shot up. This time the ping pong's in 4. And Rags has 11 points in the ball game. And Alabama State the ball, leading Dallas State by a score of 55-35, 15 seconds to play. Alabama State up top. He's scoring the lead. Picked up by Trinity Hill. Those are high post. High post to Crawford. Crawford shoots it for three. Won't go. That's going to bring the third quarter to a close. Third quarter to a close. Alabama State leading through 55-35. And Dallas State, looking at Dallas State's schedule again. On this Saturday, got to check the times that the game will be played. Dallas State will travel to Alcorn on Saturday, and next Monday, the 18th, Dallas State will be in Baton Rouge, taking on the Jags and Lady Jags. And they come back home for homestand against Prairie View and Texas Southern on the 23rd and 25th, and they'll end the month in Jackson at the Lee Williams Athletic Assembly Center. I understand it's renovated and looking mighty nice. And they'll come back and open up in February at Grambling. Got 3 games in a row. As a matter of fact, after Texas Southern, the last home game on the 25th, they'll be at Jackson on the 25th to end January. And then in February, they'll be on the road against Grambling. And then at Alabama State, and at Alabama A&M, and at Alabama State. Dallas State trailing here by a score of 55-35 with 1 quarter to go. This is the quarter you got to give it. You got to give it all you got. You see that that football game last night. It's a matter around 7 national championships. 7. Got to have a plan to do that. Got to be good to do that. They're good. We don't know if the game, Alabama A&M game, the men will be made up or not. We don't know that yet. We'll try to find out. As we do, we'll pass it on. Dallas State gets the basketball to open up the fourth and final quarter of play here at the Harrison Harbor Complex. Beautiful arena. No fans, no spectators allowed. Hope you can follow the game on G-Will Live. McGloster, William Diamondbaum McGloster on the floor of Dallas State over the quarter. Randy Williams, Moss, Smith, and Rags. They were going to get the ball to Dallas State to open up, but now they're going to change it and give it to Alabama State.
This program is currently offline. Please try again later.
Welcome to GWoodLive.com, uniting the community through information and sports. To listen live, press 1. For community news, press 2. For sports news, press 3. For church news, press 4. For school news, press 5.
This program is currently offline. Please try again later.
Welcome to GWoodLive.com, uniting the community through information and sports. To listen live, press 1. For community news, press 2. For sports news, press 3. For church news, press 4. For school news, press 5.
This program is currently offline. Please try again later.
Welcome to GWoodLive.com, uniting the community through information and sports. To listen live, press 1. For community news, press 2. For sports news, press 3. For church news, press 4. For school news, press 5.
Williams. Ronnie Williams, left side. Moss, high post, Rags. Rags up and under, close it up. No good. fight for the rebound, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Alabama State. I think the ball was touched by Courtney Lee. You had Diamond Rags over in the area also. There was Mercedes McGloster. Out of bounds, Alabama State. And Dallas State get the basketball. Baseline right side. 17 seconds to shoot. 9:04 to play in the fourth and final quarter play. Men basketball put up next in about a 15 and 20-minute break. Dallas State got a case there and down. And going to be a backcourt violation. Went back and the heels hit that timeline. Backcourt violation. And Alabama State gets the basketball at the timeline. Tanshay Rudolph running down the ball, throws it into Courtney Lee. Lee counts the ball. Alabama State is no big hurry here. Lee on the right wing just in front of the coach. Coach wanted to tie a ball there to Crawford. Crawford driving inside. Crawford puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be called on Moss, I believe. What's the Moss? I think it is. Ayanna Moss is a 5'8" junior from Nassau, Bahamas. She'll pick up that foul. She has 2 on her head this afternoon. And that will get Alabama State to the foul line to shoot a free throws. Going to the strikers, Taylor Crawford. Checking in for the Lady Hornets is Armani Smith. Smith will check in. Checking out is Taisha Rudolph. Also checking in is Ayanna Emanuel. Looks like Courtney Lee will check out. And that'll leave Crawford at the foul line to shoot free throws. She has 2 coming up. Here's the first one with the right hand, and it's good. And Crawford has another throw. Gets it back. 56-35. 8:44 to play. Free throws up. 57-35. 4 free throws good. 17 points in the ball game for Crawford. Got at the basketball. Looking at out top, Moss, right side, Williams, outside, Rags, left side, Moss, to the jump shot, no good. Has a nice looking jump shot. Just didn't fall through that time for. And here's Alabama State, the ball back at the floor front court. Outside, Emanuel. A short pass to Armani Smith. Smith leaves right side to Crawford. Crawford down on the inside, and it's going to be stripped and taken away by Ronnie Williams. Williams took that one away. Get it brought to the freshman. That person brought the ball down. Talking about Thomas. She's a center. She's tall. Brought the ball down, and that gave Ronnie Williams an opportunity to grab it. 57-35. Alabama by 22. 8:02 to play in the game. And loose ball on the floor. Dallas State going to get it. Almost turned it back over. Across the floor. Moss out top, Ronnie Williams, set in the offense, top of the circle. Here's a pass left side of the floor. Comes to McGloster. McGloster in traffic, puts it up, had a block, gets it back, and shoots foul. And she'll get to the foul line. I think that foul was called on Alabama State's Berry. Keani Berry. K-A-E-A-N-I Berry. She has that first personal foul. And here's the first free throw to Briscoe. It's good. Nice looking shot. I said Briscoe, that's the wrong 3. The 23 and the 13. And that is McGloster. She had McGloster with that nice looking shot. She gets another one. Throws the foul line. Fits the ball in her left hand. Shoots with the right hand. Nothing at the bottom. Perfect. You can't shoot him any better than that. Perfect. And we have a 20-point ball game. 57-37. 7:42 to play. Alabama State gets still in the ball game. Bear would check out. And also checking out is Thomas. Alabama State, we're up by 20. Don't give any points to Dallas State. Here's Smith. Smith brings it back right side to Manuel. She fouls it up, no good. But back there on the tough rebound inside, get it inside for Jayla Crawford. She puts the shot up and in for 2. And Dallas State down by 22, 59-37 with the basketball, 7-8 to play. Here's Rags in traffic, turning jump shot up the foul line. No. Alabama State to run out. And inside Crawford. Nice defense by Moss. Got there and just took that ball back down on her to block the shot. That was nicely done. Good defense. Although you're down by 22, you still want to play. You want to play every play all the way through. Every play to the last one. Got to play it. Alabama State with a shot inside. No. Missed shot that time by Warren. Valley State rebound. He's running with the force. You're going to push it. Sits right side of the floor to open Mahoney. Mahoney deep in the right corner with nice shoot. Doesn't center back outside to run it. Williams bags away. Williams brings the left side of the floor. The left wing to Mahoney. Mahoney puts on the floor, trying to get inside. Spins, double team. Here's Rex. He's trying to get close inside with a touch shot. No good. The rebound, Alabama State, Ward. And Alabama State going to throw the ball to the floor and going to lose it. Manuel got there and lost it. But State's going to fight for it and going to lose it back. Ronnie Williams on the foot in the front court. A couple of steals by Ronnie Williams. And Smith on the floor. And Alabama State gets the basketball in their possession here in the front court. With 6:06 to play in the game. Up 59-37. On the right wing. Now throws on the block to Ward. Down inside to Crawford. Crawford falls to the floor. Turnover on Alabama State. Lady Hornets and down at 30 to basketball. Men ball game following this for no more than 20 minutes between these ball games. 5:38 to play. Up next for Alabama State coming in would be Shelton. It would be Crawford. Down inside, Moss had it blocked. Moss with a nice drive, put the basket, laid it up in left hand. But Alabama State right there blocked that ball out of bounds. There was a Marty Smith. And tipping in is Jakaya Sanders. Sanders has, they don't exactly call them ponytail, but one is gold and one is black. Put puffs on it. It's a hairstyle. And it leads us to Alabama State representing that golden and black. Alabama State with the white on their green numbers. Here's Moss outside. Moss lost the left side. Ron Williams had to jump to catch it. Didn't have time to shoot because the shot clock was spiraling down, and Alabama State's going to ask for and will receive a timeout. George wants to ask a timeout. Alabama State head basketball coach wants to talk about it. Coach Ashley Walker Johnson wants to discuss something here going down. Final 5 minutes, 18 seconds. Alabama State is 2-4. 2-4 on the season, 0-2 in SWAC play. Coach Ashley Walker Johnson in her fourth year. Alabama State is, they've only played, they played late. I just basketball late. Didn't play any ball games in 2020. And this is just their third ball game, but they are where they want to be in terms of the SWAC. They're 2-0. As we said earlier, they defeated Jackson State. That was, I guess, a surprise. The way it's being billed, the Jackson State will be the team to beat, but Alabama State said we play basketball too. And that was proven last week. You're listening to G Wood Live Radio and Dallas State Basketball on the G Wood Live. Support the broadcast by going to our Cash App at G Wood Live. We appreciate that. Alabama State would get the basketball coming out of the timeout with 5:18 to play. Front court, Sanders. Sanders on the dribble. Sanders bounce pass high post to Pearson. Down inside on the right block is Ward for the bucket. Ward has 11 points in the game tonight. She's carrying 2 fouls. Here's Runner Williams, front court. 61-37, Dallas State trailing. He at home. Here's Runner Williams, leading left side of the floor. Left side to Mahoney. Mahoney behind a screen by the Rags. Just top of the circle. Stays with the dribble, trying to get inside. Spins. on Pearson down inside, off the glass, no. Wag gets on shot, puts it back up, no. Quick off her feet with the putback, put her just when I stayed out, and she was fouled in the process. Foul call on the Kaya Sanders. Want to say hi to Mr. Howard III, if you're listening in Memphis, Tennessee. Taylor Coleman listening in Greenwood, and also in Grady, Texas, Dr. Michael Prince. Shot is up. Good. One more for Rags. Up. Good. Rags has 11 points in the game. 61-39 score, 4.5 to play. Alabama State leading with the basketball. Sanders out top. Leads it to Emmanuel, top of the circle. Watched by Mahoney. Now down inside to Ward. Ward moves in, lost the ball. His ball on the floor. Alabama State Sanders will get it back, trying to get inside. There's Emmanuel, and she walks to the basketball. And going to be called for the offensive foul, actually. Call for the offensive foul. And we're broadcasting live here from the campus of Mississippi Valley State, as Valley State is taking on Alabama State. Valley State trailing by a score of 61-39 with 14 to play in the game. Here's Ronnie Williams out top. Briscoe, four-side Mars, cut off by Ward. Pulls up the shot and won't go. Rebound comes off. A fight for the basketball. Alabama State will get the ball. Trying to outlet their pants, not a good grip on that one. He's going to come up short, and Valley State going to steal it. Here's Mahoney with the three-point attempt. No, Alabama State will tear the rebound away, and down the floor they go. On their board was Smith in the paint. Jump shot by Pearson is good. (63-39), 3.5 to play in the game. Alabama State is going to put 5 new players in the ball game. On the next opportunity, here's Mars, squares for the three-point jump shot. Here's a nice shot, nice form. Shoulders always square, toes pointing toward the basket. But boy, that went off the rim to no good in Valley State. Trailing 63-39 with 3:07 to play. Alabama State will get it. Who's getting the ball? Alabama State or Valley State? Valley State will get the basketball. Here's Ronnie Williams up the floor from right to left into the front court. Ronnie Williams across the floor on the right wing with the dribble. Down inside, Rags, and she is fouled. The foul is called on the freshman, Tamaria Thomas, with that foul. He's back with the ball. Rags with it, moves inside. Soft shot, no. Rebound, Alabama State. On the board was Thomas. Throws it down inside to Smith, who's a forward, a sophomore. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2 shots. I think that foul was called on McGloster. There's McGloster with the foul. Better get Alabama State to the foul line to shoot free throws. 63-39 score. 2:36 left to play. In the game here. Men action coming up next. Free throws up. Good. One more for Anaya Smith. Smith is on the board. Free throws up, and it's good too. Mr. Reginald Freeman, also a supporter of Valley State basketball on July. He is running the clock today. McGloster near side to Trinity Hill for Valley State. Valley State is in white. Alabama State is in black. Hill picks up dribble up, looking for half. Finds the name McGloster. Down inside to Rags. Rags to the other under pump. There's once, twice, puts it up, spins out. And here's Briscoe on the follow-up for the shot. And on this, Briscoe with the shot in the bucket. It's a 65-41 score as we roll near 2 minutes to go in the game. And we have a foul call. Here with the foul, Alabama State will get the basketball in the front court on their side. On the right wing, Alabama State, White. White sends it out high to Smith. Back out top to Thomas. Thomas down inside. And he scored for Thomas. Thomas Paul didn't have to shoot that one, didn't have to go in. 6-7, 4-1. Alabama State leading with a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Valley State McGloster with a 3-point attempt, left wing, no. And Alabama State gets the rebound, with the floor from left to right is Hannah White. Across the Pam line, watched by Hill. Out high, Smith. And Alabama State right now not really interested in shooting the ball in a hurry. We're just going to want some time on the clock. No fans at the ball game. No fans at the ball game. Here's Trader Hill in the front court for Valley State. 1 minute to play in the ball game. 6-7, 4-1. Alabama State is leading. And here's Valley State. McGloster on the right wing for the shot is different is good. And there's a stops the play for what reason? We have 50.5 seconds to play in the game. It's 50.5 to play. The over, just talked about Mr. Reginald Freeman. They're over to the scorer's table. Don't know exactly why. But we'll take this opportunity to tell you that you're listening to Valley Basketball on Jewett Live. They put 2 seconds back on the 2 more seconds, made it 53. Now we've wound it down to 44 seconds. And Alabama State with the ball in the front court. Here's a jump shot by Bailey. It's good. There's happy about that too. At the foul line, post jump shot. Here's Rags back to Hill. He behind the screen, skip pass left side to McGloster, back outside, and almost turned over. So here we retrieve the basketball at 14 and shoot. Here's the jump shot by McGloster, and it's good. Don't want to quit, want to keep playing. Now we're down to 15 seconds left to play in the ball game. Now Alabama State just going to give it a timeout. Going to give it a timeout, and you're going to end this basketball game. Alabama State will win it by a score of 69-45. If we get some stats, we'll get those stats to you. In the meantime, we get set for the second basketball game coming up here on the G Wood Live.